Hey, everybody. Welcome if you're joining for the first time, and welcome back if you've joined some of our previous sessions. As Natalie mentioned, my name is Jason Gabriel, and I look after the management of the learning support here at EIT. So if you joined our vet session earlier, Paul Silenza, our vet manager, talked about the learning support officers. They are quite a important role within our college. They sit basically with each unit that you'll be taking within your course, whether it's the undergraduate, bachelor, graduate certificate, graduate diploma, master or doctorate courses. The learning support officers look after a mixture of those units. So you may have one person for all of your units during a study period. You may have two, you may have three, and so forth. Their role is to essentially guide you through your unit for that study period and answer any questions that you may have and give you information around assessments, as you can see there, live tutorial information. If you ever need an assessment extension, they will be the person that you will go to. They will arrange and organise the unit and the assessment grade. So they won't mark or do anything technical. They will be releasing the grades or letting you know when those grades are available. They're also available for course-related questions and progression. So if you want to know what units you will be going into for the following study period, or how long you have to go within your course, if you choose to do a certain amount in each study period, the learning support officers are the people that you can go to for those circumstances or for those questions. And lastly, they're there to listen to any of your personal challenges or circumstances that you might have. We certainly understand learning in an online environment part-time for majority of our students can be quite difficult with personal and working commitments. So they're there to help guide, like I mentioned, and answer any questions or provide any support that you might need to help you along your way within your course. So the learning support officers are based all around the world. There's four of our learning support officers in our Perth office. We have two in our Melbourne office, two in our South African office, one in our UK office, and we have a couple of administrative assistants who help the learning support officers as well in our Philippines office. So as you can see, we're based all around the world, just like you are. So it doesn't matter what time you are asking a question, there is a good chance that one of our team is going to be able to return your either call or email. So the learning support officers work in between yourselves as students and the lecturer. So the lecturer will be doing all the technical related teaching and marking, and any technical questions you might have, they'll be the person to go to. And your learning support officer will essentially look after any of the non-technical information. So anything, like I mentioned, surrounding assessment extensions, if you've missed a tutorial, if you need to know where certain information is, or anything course related for yourself. We do also offer some student support services. So our student support team hold support workshops every couple of weeks during a study period. They include non-course related things. So, for example, time management and stress management, those sorts of things, which are really important when it comes to studying as in conjunction with working. And hopefully, when we invite Hermanus to speak later, he can maybe touch on those sorts of things that he used for his time with us. So the other information we try to provide you is some health and wellbeing information. It is a time in the world where stress and personal wellbeing is really, really important. So they are there to provide some guidance on those sorts of things, and provide you with a few little tips here and there that you may be able to use to help yourself throughout your time with EIT. And lastly, they provide not a massive amount, but there is a academic related resource service that we can help you with, and that may involve some of our lecturing staff as well, to help you with revision techniques, academic writing, which is really important throughout our courses, understanding plagiarism and referencing, which again is also very important, and anything else related to studying, to help you along with your course. So some of the software you'll use through a higher education course with EIT is, you may have heard Moodle, which is our learning management system noted earlier. That'll have all your unit material. You'll be enrolled into your specific units. You'll have a student homepage which will have a lot of course-related material. Your assessments, all your grades will be on Moodle. Blackboard is our host for live tutorial sessions. So there will be a link on your Moodle page, which will take you to your live tutorial session. But there may be some external sessions that we may hold, which will provide you a link through Blackboard. Iris is really important. That is our invigilation software for timed assessments. So, for example, exams. So we don't have a space, obviously, to hold all our students to complete their exams or timed assessments. So we use a software which uses your video camera and screen recording software, which is able to see your screen throughout your test, as well as the video cameraing, taking a screen recording of you. So that allows us to see what you're doing, obviously, and hopefully not looking at anything that you're not supposed to, but it allows us to see whether you're by yourself in a room, quiet space, which is what we strongly recommend, and obviously not talking to any other people that may be able to influence your exam or assessment. The remote labs, which you've heard a lot about, we have various engineering software for your assessments, which you can utilize through the remote labs. Each of our higher education students actually receive a EIT email account. So that is run through Microsoft Office or Office 365, and you get online versions of Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, all of those sorts of, you get your own little OneDrive. So that is something we utilize to communicate with you, so that all your study-related information goes to the one email address, and the learning support officers will use that to set up reminders for assessments and those sorts of things throughout your course. Lastly, Trust is our student management system. So that'll hold, that portal holds your invoices, it'll hold your contact information and payment information, and it will also show you any upcoming units that you are going to be enrolled into. So anytime that changes, you can change that yourself, or you can contact one of our team who also can help you out through that journey. Lastly, what I wanted to mention to you is that when you join EIT and especially our higher education courses, you control your learning. So we want you to get the most out of it. So explore, go and see what the Moodle page does. You know, click on the links that take you to more recordings. Look through our e-library, which has lots of publications of previous thesis students and other papers from Engineering Source and the like. So you control your learning. So if you want to get really good marks, put in, essentially what you want to get out is probably the best way to explain it. So we really encourage you to really take control, and we'll be there to provide you the guidance to sort of point you in the right direction along the way. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to introduce you to Hermanus Scholz, who's one of our current Bachelor of Science students based in Namibia. And he's going to go through his current course with us, as well as his previous courses as an EIT student.